Hey, in today's video we're going to talk about AC drain from your AC unit. Hey, this is Marco from Bama Handyman Solutions. Let's jump into it. So in today's video we're gonna replace this P-trap from an AC unit which is in the crawl space, and we're gonna talk first about the importance of taking care of your drainage, just because it can cause some serious problems. So let's go and have a look. We're gonna talk about the drainage, especially the whole concept is that the condensation from your unit gets drained away to the outside. So this is not a big problem here because the unit is in the crawl space, so if there is a leak it just drops into the crawl space. But a lot of the newer construction homes, they have such a P-trap and the drain in the attic. So imagine if something breaks, so you drain basically the condensation into your ceiling, and that causes a lot of damage. So also we have multiple issues here actually with this drainage system, or with this P-trap. And one of the thing is that the inlet has almost the same height as the outlet, which means that the water level will basically flow back into the unit or stays into the unit. So we don't want that. The goal is today we're gonna create a complete new trap. And as you can see, I think the most important part is in this task that there are two different lengths of pipes being used. So this one here is just 1 inch shorter than that. And if you can remember that, you basically can use any length you want. So this one here is a 3 inch, this is 2 inch, this is 2 inch, and this pipe is a 2 inch. So everything is just, just stick together. So for easy, to show you. And then this obviously gets connected to the pipe, which runs outside, and it has also a slight slope. So as you could imagine, so the water level in that trap will come right under here, so we still have a gap here to maintain, which means the water can not backflow into the unit. This port here is actually the clean out port, and that's the only piece we take over from that old stuff and put it back on here, and that's the trap where we are going to build. So it's very standard. This is 3/4 inch PVC pipe. We need 3 elbows, 1 T, a plug, a male adapter, and then obviously we need some a cement, and that's about it for that. So we need a little bit of Teflon tape to put that, to screw that inside the port. So one thing I want to mention here is also some people, they do not glue this joint, for example. So when the unit is outside onto the roof or somewhere where it gets very cold, so this piece could actually freeze in the winter, and so if it's not glued, it basically can expand, and obviously needs to be checked afterwards, but that's what I heard some people are doing. We glue everything except for this port here, just because we're gonna thread that in the unit, and then we come into the crawl space and attach that. Okay, so let's glue that together, and then we go into the crawl space and have some fun and check it out. So this was basically the first part, introduction into how we're gonna build that P-trap. And of course there's also a lot of physics, and there are a lot of opinions, and I found a picture online which I think is very good, which will help illustrate how to build that P-trap. And I'm gonna post that here in just a little bit. Right. So let's glue everything together, and then we're gonna go and put it in. Okay, as I said before, there's one part we are not going to glue, and this is basically this side. That's why we're gonna put that away. We're gonna glue this. So first thing, well, we cut that to size. Then we're gonna de-burr or just chamfer both inside and outside. We clean that. You can just making sure there's no debris. And then we have two parts. We're gonna use purple primer, and then we use all-purpose cement for PVC. So there's just a little bit left. This is just for drainage, so we should be good by using those. Okay, so if you do that the first time, so this is a De-burr tool, so we basically can use that for the inside. You just go in here and use, it says use clockwise. Well, okay, let me use it clockwise. And we also can use that for the outside. It's a little bit more tricky, but we can at least get the debris off, or the burrs off. So anyway, that's good enough. We have this one. Then also some people like to do, for example, well, I know there are lines on it, but we can, for example, mark that like this. Okay, and mark this like that, and then this like that. So this would help us to align the whole thing. So if we glue it together and it is off, you can see, okay, well, this is not how I want it. And that's it. So this is not really a how to glue tutorial, but one thing I would like to say is the preparation is always key. So we want to have a clean environment. Obviously, as you can see, it could have room here a little bit, but anyway, so we're gonna put everything where we want it, just like that. And then we get first the primer, go in here and do the other piece as well. Here we go. And then we get the glue. This is a bit tricky because there's not much glue left here. So anyway, the glue is not as good anymore. So then we do a quarter turn and press it all the way together like this. We can clean off the excess glue if we want. Hold it together. We also then, we don't want to bring everything into the crawl space, so we hold that for 30 seconds. All right. Then we're gonna put some tape on it. Here we go. So now this piece is actually ready. This is done. Okay, so let's glue that stuff together, and then we throw that away in the trash. Okay, here we go. This piece. All right. So we got our trap glued. All right. So just getting in a better position, I can talk at the same time and show you what they're talking about. So it actually says here, okay, adapter cannot extend into drain pan, it will not. And it's only hand tighten, which means we don't need any tools, even better. So anyway, this is the other side, the plug. We're gonna, as I said before, I hope you can see it, this goes in first, and that's why I didn't glue it, although I probably would have enough clearance to screw it in. But for me, I just like to put it like that. And then if you want to glue it now, you could. Don't forget the quarter turn. So, but we are not gluing it, at least not today. We install the plug, just sits right here. And then I already fed the new pipe, I'm not sure, let's have a look, through that hole which leads to the outside. We're gonna have a look in just a little bit, which leads to the outside. And of course I have some chunks in here. And again we would then glue this pipe in here too. But we not gonna do that, at least not today. So here. All right, so we got it how I wanted it. So okay, let's have a look. So this is the pipe we just connected before, comes out here. And we can also put an elbow on here. We have not one yet, but we also gonna see, and it's gonna work once the unit kicks in. And that's about it. But I'm thinking you got this. So if this video was beneficial for you, so please subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up. So this motivates me to take more videos and put them out there for you guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.